Oh, Mama, go check on him. Poor baby. Do, 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 do. Ah, you got my foot. Oh my gosh. Ow. 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 What is going on over there? Saw that coming. Oh, look at Mama. Mama comes to the rescue. Oh. That's so cute. Mama's got her hands full. How did you get back over there? Oh my god, look at that. Yes, I forget which kitten dropped that box earlier. I gotta clean that up before there's packing peanuts freaking everywhere.
How are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh. Oh. Since I help. It's okay, Mama. Can I throw these back to the box? Oh my god. What the? Oh, look at you up there. Mama gotcha. Oh. Can you believe I found this blanket in an ottoman that someone was throwing out like a couple months ago? It's so cozy. I got it all cleaned and super washed, and it's so nice. The cats love it. It's great for like just something light when it's hot. This is like my wall of memories. What's interesting is this disc right here. Some old friends from Yahoo chat back in '98 started a shareware, like a PC tech company in Australia around 2000. And they made a shareware disc and sent me a copy. It was like Merlin computers. And sadly, I don't remember their names. And if you look on the disc, which you can't even read it now with any computer, but when you could, there was just a couple pieces of like tech software on it, like to clean up your computer and stuff. The kind of thing I used to give away for free when I did computer support in the dorms in college. I used to do tech support for all the kids. Not in dorms, but like off-campus apartment. And they didn't know their computers at all. So I would give them a disc, kind of like this. After I fixed their computer, I gave them a disc with all the free apps on it, so they could then keep up on cleaning their computers. Those were good times. And they'd pay me like $5, or they would trade me something. It was cool. And then here, this is our first comic we made for dvdua. There's a picture of baby Luna and baby Jupiter. That's the Kit Kat clock that Julia gave me. And then a friend made me these cat pillows. And a couple little Hager pieces. A little pet-friendly essential oil warmer. El Gato Gomez art. Piece of art I found. This was a really old mirror that was here in the house in the attic. Bear in mind that the house was built in 1895. But I don't know how old that mirror is. Very old, though. There's a Hager, like, jug I used to fill up the water fountain over there. Music Mambo for Cats is a great album. Jim Flores did the art. I used to have the actual poster of the limited lithograph. But then when my job outsourced on me originally, before I started dvdua and had to sell everything, I had to sell that art print, which there's no way you'll find it now for sale. I can never get it back. I also had this really gorgeous Jonathan Adler lamp. He has this famous little dragon. I have the little mini ornament size now. But he had a lamp that had a really larger size of the dragon on like a lucite stand. And unfortunately, I had to sell that as well. Basically, when my job outsourced on me overnight, I sold everything except for my guitar, pretty much. Just so I could pay rent. And, and then I started dvdua. And we kind of made just enough money to get by. And then anytime I made money, I throw it into making the store better. Whether it's materials or boxes or advertising, it all went back in the store for the first couple of years. And now we've been in business for 10 years. And we are doing great. Aaron's doing wonderful stuff with the art. Donna, who I took with me early on. And now we have an IT guy, Balaji, who's amazing. And now we have these adorable, amazing kittens. There's a baby Jupiter picture. That's Picasso. It's a drawing by a woman that I met. That's the actual watercolor, not the print. A really old Casper comic with him with a black cat. Jetsons. I don't know. That was just cute. Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man number 237. That was for Mike Seba. The One-Eyed Cat is a really rare Japanese exploitation film that never got released. And then they released a very limited amount of the soundtrack. And I bought it as soon as it came out because I liked the cat. I planted trees for my grandma and grandpa in Israel. That's what the certificates are framed up there. Somewhere in time is because when me and Linda reconnected after 17 years, we both had the same sheet music on our pianos. Somewhere in time. The candle up at the top there, the round candle, was from Valerie. These little silver candles, I bought 20 of those to give out as gifts one year, and I have 2 of my own. The little bottom right is a cute little thing. I thought, a little trinket thing I thought looked like Linda. It's very cute. It's got a little face, little girl. The bottom snow globe was my mom brought that back from Taj Mahal. And in the middle is a crystal vase, fake crystal. It was a movie prop from the movie Somewhere in Time. It was actually seen in the movie Somewhere in Time, in the ballroom scene. And I have the certificate of authenticity with that, with some blue fake, blue roses. And then you have a Dreamcatcher medal from one of those Get Fit style Conqueror or Yes Fit run challenge. And the little shelving I actually got for free. Someone was throwing that out. Or as an estate sale, I forget, one of the two. This is a really big Hager lamp. I love it. It's one of the first things I bought for the house. This big lamp right there, I believe someone was throwing that out and I just grabbed it. The Hager lion with some pampas grass and some cherry blossoms to kind of match the aesthetic of the house. My plates all have cherry blossom. This bag hanging from the door was my mom's. Old Disney clock. The mirror is from IKEA. These cute little candles I got for free. The Connect 4 I bought from Umbra. This big lamp right here, my neighbors were throwing out. I love this lamp. So I grabbed that. Hi, and you're back. Right when we were done going through all this. Oh, is that a packing peanut I see you with? Are you caring for it like it's a baby or something? Do you Hi. Ah! She's protecting it. Did you see that? That was so cute. Yeah, he's around the corner. What is he doing back there? Looks like he's like climbing over something. It's hard to see kind of like what's going on over there. Huh. He just went in a big circle. They are so soft. It's like ridiculous. They're so soft. You feel like you can't even really feel them. It's hard to explain. It's like they're so soft that like you just can't feel them. You feel them, but you don't feel them. It's so weird. They're just so soft. Oh, he just ran right into his sister. Sorry about that. That was my fault. I distracted him.
Hi, Mama.
Oh, wow. That was interesting. Mom just ran over like, hey, stop that. I'm like, what? What was I doing? What'd I do? Look at that little baby. You gotta really think about it. They are only 6 weeks old. And not even 6 weeks. They'll be 6 weeks old, like, tomorrow. Could you imagine being 6 weeks old? Now, in cat time, that is... Ooh, what is that? If their first year is like 15 years, let's say it's 12, just for the math. That would mean like 1 month. So like 6 weeks would be like 4 months. It's still so yucky the way how you slice it. But they've literally just been alive for 6 weeks. It makes 50 years feel like a really long time. What's great is that it reminds you of like what it's like to see everything for the first time. You know, you just and when you find things that are playful, that are fun, like everything, everything for them is just so fun. Like when they climb up on the couch together, it's like they're climbing a mountain together, and they're just on an adventure the whole time. And I think that's such a valuable lesson that it's so easy for us to forget when we're just working all the time just to stay afloat in a society that wants to drown us with debt, with expectation. We need to remember that that's all man-made bullshit. The truth is we are just like these kittens. And we can appreciate this life just like these kittens. You know, a lot of people say, I think, like, that's the importance of, like, having children or having babies or putting younger pets around your older pets. Like, we see what it does for them, but it's important to see what it does for us. I really have to introduce Luna to the kittens. Looks like they're getting ready to settle down. Maybe not Zen, but Star appears to be kind of settling down. Will you clean up your mess? No? Okay. I will clean it up later. Hi, Mama. Oh, hi. You can do it. They are so sweet. Well, had a good bike ride tonight. Met a lot of interesting people out there. Saw a kid, Hispanic kid, I think, with his family. And they were looking at something big. And I'm like, you guys find anything cool tonight? And he was just like, yeah. You know, he's just having the time of his life. He's having a good time. I would have had fun time doing that when I was a kid. I was like, awesome. I found some cool stuff tonight too. All the clothes and blanket and stuff is in the wash. Oh wow, check you out. In fact, I should probably move those into the dryer before I go back to bed. You wanna climb maybe over here? There you go. There you go. I should really move that charging cable. That's charging the Oculus over there. Oh, yeah, where'd Star go? Star was right there. Guessing Star's with Mama. The irony is, I brought that box of packing peanuts over to my desk to package an order today that ended up not needing it. And now look. It got upgraded to a new function, apparently. Alright. Well, I hope everyone's having a good night. I'd love to hear your thoughts on things I talked about in this video. If you have any thoughts on it, or if, as usual, it's just me having my own therapy session with myself. And you know what? That's completely fine.